Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, I'm excited to guide you through learning in organizational behavior. This is a brief overview of the key concepts and insights you'll gain from this presentation. My name is your name, and I'm glad you're here. We'll be exploring what organizational behavior is, why it's important, and how it can help us improve workplace dynamics. So, let's get started and make this session both informative and engaging. Let's start by exploring what organizational behavior really is. Essentially, it's the study of how individuals and groups act within an organization. Understanding these behaviors helps us improve workplace efficiency, morale, and overall performance. It's about recognizing what motivates people, how they communicate, and how they respond to various work environments. Now, why is learning about organizational behavior so important in the workplace? Well, when we understand the dynamics of human behavior at work, we can create a more positive and productive environment. This knowledge helps managers lead more effectively, resolve conflicts smoothly, and foster teamwork. Ultimately, it's about enhancing organizational success by understanding and managing the human side of business. As we move through this presentation, keep in mind that these concepts are foundational. They connect directly to how we can improve our workplaces and achieve better outcomes through better understanding of people. What is learning in OB? Well, let's start with a simple definition. Learning is the process of acquiring knowledge or skills that lead to a change in behavior. So, it's not just about understanding something, but actually applying it in a way that modifies how we act. This change in behavior is a key indicator that learning has taken place. Now, when we talk about learning in the context of organizational behavior, or OB, the focus is primarily on individual and group behavior within organizational settings. That means we're looking at how people learn and adapt in their work environments, how they develop new skills, and how these changes influence the dynamics within teams and organizations as a whole. Understanding this helps us see how learning drives performance, enhances collaboration, and ultimately contributes to organizational success. So, throughout this presentation, keep in mind that learning is at the core of understanding and improving behavior in organizations. Let's take a closer look at the different types of learning. First, we have classical conditioning, which is all about learning through association. This means that we connect a neutral stimulus with a response that already exists, so eventually the neutral stimulus alone can trigger that response. For example, if a dog hears a bell every time it gets fed, it might start salivating just at the sound of the bell. Next, there's operant conditioning, which involves learning through rewards and punishments. This is about behavior being influenced by its consequences. If a behavior is rewarded, we're more likely to repeat it, whereas if it's punished, we're less likely to do it again. Think of a child who gets praise for cleaning their room. This encourages them to keep doing it. Finally, we have observational learning, which is learning by watching others. This type of learning is especially important because it allows us to acquire new behaviors without direct experience. For example, a student might learn how to solve a problem simply by watching a teacher demonstrate the process. Connecting these to the overall theme, understanding these different learning styles helps us better comprehend how humans and animals adapt and develop new skills. Each type plays a vital role in shaping behavior in various contexts. Understanding the importance of learning in organizational behavior is fundamental to our overall success. When we focus on continuous learning, it helps us better adapt to change, which is inevitable in any organization. Being adaptable allows us to stay ahead and respond effectively to new challenges. It also plays a crucial role in enhancing productivity. As we learn new skills and improve our knowledge, we become more efficient and capable of achieving our goals more effectively. This naturally leads to better performance across the board. Furthermore, learning improves our decision-making abilities. When we are well-informed and open to new ideas, we can make smarter, more strategic choices that benefit the organization. Lastly, fostering a culture of learning encourages innovation and development. It inspires us to think creatively, explore new solutions, and continually grow both personally and professionally. Ultimately, Integrating learning into our organizational culture aligns perfectly with our theme of growth and adaptability, ensuring we remain competitive and forward-thinking. Now, let's take a look at how these concepts apply directly in the workplace. First, employee training programs are a fundamental way organizations develop their staff. They help improve skills, ensure consistency, and keep everyone up to date with the latest practices. Next, mentorship and coaching play a crucial role in personal development. They provide guidance, support, and feedback, fostering a culture of continuous growth. Moving on, performance feedback systems are essential for maintaining high standards. They allow managers and employees to communicate openly about progress and areas for improvement, which drives overall performance. Lastly, organizational development initiatives focus on long-term change. These efforts aim to improve the company's effectiveness, culture, and adaptability in a constantly evolving environment. All of these elements are interconnected and support the broader goal of creating a dynamic, engaged, and high-performing workplace. They demonstrate how the principles we've discussed can be effectively translated into real-world applications to benefit both individuals and the organization as a whole. Let's take a moment to summarize what we've covered. First, we see that learning is truly at the heart of organizational effectiveness. When an organization fosters continuous learning, it becomes more adaptable and resilient in a changing environment. This learning process naturally leads to behavioral change, which is essential for growth and improvement. It's not just about individual development, though. It also fuels ongoing organizational progress. Ultimately, supporting learning benefits both personal growth and the overall success of the organization, creating a cycle of continuous improvement that drives us all forward. Questions and discussion time, everyone. Please feel free to ask anything that's on your mind or share your thoughts. We've covered a lot today, and I want to make sure everything is clear. Remember, no question is too small or too big. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever." I think this quote beautifully encapsulates the core message of our presentation. It reminds us to make the most of each day, embracing life fully while continuously seeking knowledge and growth. So I encourage you to ask questions, challenge ideas, and share your perspectives. This is how we deepen our understanding and keep the conversation going. Who would like to start?